Ladies and gentlemen, and most welcome guests. Tonight I'm going to be discussing with you about how to prepare a Toastmaster speech. In this I'm going to cover key areas on how to structure the speech, how to handle a speech, especially with visual aids, vocal variety, essentially utilizing the manuals that Toastmasters provides along with the mentorship and evaluation programs. And through this, you'll be able to conquer the biggest thing, fear. False evidence appearing real. Fear. Who has this? Ah! That anxious, anguish, overwhelming feeling. Many would rather say they would rather pass away than give a speech publicly. The cure for that is to prepare and use the structure that TM offers, which is an excellent program, from your competent communication manuals that cover parts like visual aids, vocal variety, and so on, to your advanced communicators manuals. The structure with this usually goes with an introduction that you can start with a question similar to what I made and what I posed, or anything that really is relevant to the speech. Usually followed by 3 points with a little brief. It's brief. The body of the speech goes into 3 points in detail, followed up with a conclusion, which is a wrap-up of what you covered, along with a call to actions you can throw in there. Following with the visual aids. The key thing with the visual aids is the right visuals are needed at the right time. Very, very important. Also, it's key really to inform the TM of the meeting with as much detail as possible, so many people are 100% clear on what's going to happen and what is needed for the speech. And another great pointer is to coordinate with someone to basically move the visuals for you with a little clicker device usually, so you can focus on the audience, basically giving 3 to 5 seconds this way on your left, 3 to 5 seconds in your middle, 3 to 5 seconds on your right, back to 3 to 5 seconds in the middle, to 3 to 5 seconds on your left. So basically everybody feels as included as possible. That's what the question does too. It draws people in and makes people feel like they're part of the whole discussion, they're connected. Very key. With vocal variety, and this is where you can, with whatever you use, whether it's note cards, a notebook, or whatever, and Toastmasters encourages you to find what works for you, you can write little marks down on each of the words as you're practicing that have emphasis, but then you can have an idea in your mind what you're going to speak and talk about. And a key, and I really fail forward on this myself, and I'm sure a lot of us do, is practice, practice, practice. 10 times, ideally in front of a mirror, plus. Another thing I did personally is when I started out as a Toastmaster, I was in District 46 in New York City, and would take the train in addition to practicing at the mirror at my home, I would practice in the restroom and the train on the way in, using their mirror as a visual to get the feeling for my gestures, etc. My facial expressions, which were key, which really worked very well. And also the key thing is to get a mentor. There's mentors available on this, and your VPE is a wonderful resource on this, whether in guiding you along your path of your training, of your journey, as well as finding yourself a mentor initially. Sooner or later in your journey, you could even become a mentor, which even improves your growth tenfold over many, many times. The more you teach, the more you learn. And most and not least, the evaluation, which is absolutely the key in this whole thing, the evaluation program. So the manuals, as I said, were 10 competent communicators, and then there's a whole plethora of choices when it comes to the advanced manuals, over 15 to choose from, of which you need to do 6 in order to get through from the Advanced Communicator Bronze, Advanced Communicator Silver, and then Advanced Communicator Gold piece. And during which time you get to discern what is stage fright, as in basically to do it anyway, or as Nike says, just do it. John Maxwell said, fail forward. Mark Twain had a great quote. He said, do what you fear the most, and the death of that fear is certain. So in conclusion, there are many resources, from speech structure, from visual aids, vocal variety, just to name a few that are there that are terrific. A good call to action to go to is reach out to your VPE, your Vice President of Education, which is an invaluable. This person's an invaluable guide to as a mentor, and to find you a mentor as well as your evaluations. What I do with evaluations is, after I look them over, I will archive them, so I always have them. So yes, reach out to them, and your VPE can also guide you to Toastmaster resources online as well that can best fit what your goals are and what you're looking to achieve. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best on your journey. Thank you.